Hey, what's going on everyone? This is JoeYoursTruly back with another video, and today we're gonna be playing some Crunch Offlane. I haven't done one in quite a while, so we're gonna be kind of taking him for a spin and see how he feels on the start of season 2. 100%. We're gonna actually do a different kind of build on him today because I've been how I like to play Crunch a lot is I like to kind of go like the standard like Bruiser Duelist build, so like Mutilator, Augmentation, Dracona, maybe some tanky items, Force Fist kind of item. But what we're going to be doing today is we're going to actually build Crunch more like an actual kind of tank utility kind of fighter. Kind of look at a team comp, we don't necessarily have the greatest front line, so that's one reason why I want to try to build Crunch on the tankier side. But another reason why we're doing it is because I feel like Crunch's biggest weakness has always been he falls off in team fights. So your early mid game is like pretty good, you can snowball pretty hard and whatnot. But as soon as you go into team fights 5 versus 5, he kind of falls off in the sense that unless you can isolate key targets where you can fight them 1v1 for the most part, it's kind of easy for you to get stuck fighting multiple people at once as kind of like one of the frontliners on your team and whatnot. And that's where he kind of like starts to feel kind of bad, right? Especially if you build it more like a duelist where you can easily get blown up. So it doesn't matter if you're really ahead, if you just kind of go like the standard build, you're gonna get really 100 seal pretty fast and there's not much you can do. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna build him on the tankier side. So we're against a magical offlane, like a magical dealing Victor. He's actually gonna go for the clear right here. I missed my kill right there, unfortunately. I'm fine with him kind of shoving in, because I don't want to shove this shove in. I didn't get the head off before his passive part. So like we're gonna go Mutilator obviously in this matchup. But we're gonna be building to like 4 Healm second. So that's what I mean by we're gonna be building Crunch on the tankier side. We're gonna be trying to build him in the sense that yeah, we're definitely kind of getting hooked right here. So we know he doesn't have hooks, so we don't have to worry about the hook but until like level 3 kind of thing. But we have to probably have to take it back right here just because he has his shield, so we're not going to be able to win trades out all right here. So I was kind of focusing a little bit too much on talking and not like actually trying to figure out how to play against the Victor. So I got a little distracted. Crunch is going to struggle a little bit against the Victor offlane early on. But once we hit 6 and get some items online, that's when we start to win. Especially once we start building the Void Helm second item. We're just going to go melee because we need that for the damage. And the Void Helm is going to give us all the defense we need to go toe with this Victor, no problem. So we're going to kind of freeze the lane right here and trying to catch back up on CS and whatnot. Because, yeah, I'm kind of behind CS because I've been messing up. Actually, we're not. Because Victor's been playing very aggro in terms of using his abilities on us. Okay, we have a minion wave advantage. And that means that we can take very favorable trades against the Victor for the most part. Take a quick look. Yeah, he's gonna go with like the kind of tank booth actually. Yeah, it's a very bad trade he's taking right here. Yeah, he's gonna blink out because he doesn't want to take a bad trade. You just E right there. Let's wait for the E to kind of expire before we actually go on him. And he's no blink by the way, so yep, just kill right there. We were able to win that because we were just playing inside the wave pretty much right there. Because Victor can take very favorable trades against the Crunch because he can play around the passive lot and kind of force his way through these exchanges, being able to get better trades off with the extra kind of health bar to work with. But as long as we kind of play with the wave and play around his passive and whatnot, we can easily be able to capitalize on trades against him. I unfortunately cannot help that. Oh, he's walking through the jungle. I think he should walk towards like my tower. Wow, yeah, he's gonna unfortunately die right there. That's really unfortunate. Because I think he needed like one straight at my tower, and I think he maybe live. But since Punch is in here, he might try to invade. Oh, he's actually not. Put a ward down still on my blue just in case. Okay, he's going home plane. This means that this is where you can count if his go offlane this. You just kind of go like tank items and really kind of shut down someone like Quench who has healing, and you do damage back every time you auto attack. I'm gonna miss the CS right here. You're gonna go on my wave? I'll just clear his backline then. Okay. Victor is kind of bad at long trades, so I just knew I'd win that. If you just want to commit like that, I just commit all the way too as well. And you almost win that. That's what I mean by like, Victor is not that bad against Quench early, but now that we have 6, we should just win these really easily now. So take it back right here. We'll get Tempo Ripper right here. Once we're able to Mutilate, we're gonna go for Healm, and once we kind of start bringing out for Healm, then we just cannot die to the Victor at all. It's also gonna make us pretty good against Faye too. Like if we want to get on top of Faye, she can usually blow up with Crunch. But if you go for Helm, then you're gonna be really tanky against the Faye as well. So the only person I have to worry about is the other Crunch because I'm not bringing physical armor against him. But in terms of like levels, I'll be able to outscale him in that sense. So I'm not too worried on that front. Okay, so he has 6 now. I have an item advantage, but I need to make sure I kind of reset this wave a little bit to my favor before I go for trades. Right now, I've been trying to see if I can hold this freeze as long as I can. I don't want this wave to build up too hot because the way this Witch is playing, he's being very aggro and pushing my wave in. So I want to try and trim it a little bit. Oh, he can't do this by the way. I think I live. Yep, I do. Nice. I don't want to shove it because I don't know where the Faye or Quench is at. I haven't been paying attention to the map. Okay, Faye's were there, so I'm only worried about the Quench at this moment right here. Alright, let's see if we can shove this last wave in, and then we can look to back off. Yeah, we have enough for melee, so very good. So that's what I mean, I don't know where the Quench is at. So let's actually just do this. Try to get an Empower on B off. Nice. That's 3 on the left lane, so yeah, my comment is doing the smart thing and going for Feints right now because it's 3 on the left side, it's only the dual lane on the right side that can contest him on Feint, so nice, nice. So now this is the part where we start to win pretty hard. I mean, we're 3-0 against the Victor, but especially now we got Mutilator, we're gonna really shred through like his defenses with it, and then once we get for Healm, then this Quench, I mean Victor can never just kill us 1v1 at all. I missed the last menu right there. Alright, so we do see where Faye is at. I think Punch is on the right side by now. So... not sure where the Victor is at. Oh, it looks like he actually took a reset right there. So this is the part we gotta be a little bit careful on. just because we know the Victor can post in the tower, that'd be very bad. So we're gonna push the wave and see if there's anything to invade, or whether we can check timers and whatnot. So we got the 5 camp timer, now we're gonna check the 2 camp really quick. Let's put down ward for our Gideon. I don't necessarily need ward on my lane, so I put it on a really good spot right there. Victor just used E right there with 2 levels up, 1 level up on him, so we can just win this really hard. Oh, there's a quench right there. So actually we're gonna back off. So it looks like he was trying to look to invade, because it's not there on his red side, so he's either on his blue side or maybe look to invade, which it looks like he was for the most part. Okay. I didn't want to fight in the minion wave, so I just kind of like do my combo because it's going pretty hard right there. Let's kind of clear these minions a little bit. And he's just dead to the Chimera. Yep, nice. Phase right there, so I'm gonna get my cannon because I'm greedy and I shouldn't be able to die to the Fae. But Crunch might be actually trying to stop right back. So we'll say we'll be right back. Because I can't really push the lane if those two are helping this side right here. Nice, so we got Iceskorn Talons. Let's on build into Void Helm so we can start to have some great defense against the Victor. So what I'm anticipating is I'll finish our Void Helm second. And just looking at the team comp right here, none of them are that strong, so maybe I can get with Augmentation third. Ideally, you want at least 2 damage irons for more of a tank crunch build, so like Mutilator Augmentation is definitely the way to go. I just want to build more tanky early on, just so I can really make sure this Witcher just cannot kill me at all at any point in the game. So we got Tainted Guard, so that's one thing we have to keep in mind. It's now going to be a lot more tankier. It's going to apply the stacks of bleed to us every time we order him. Alright, he's just gonna use the E right there. Alright, he's gonna blink out, that's fine. So I'm gonna see if we can invade, because the camps are back up. Yep, we can invade right here. So it's trying to take some camps, there's no reason to push when Victor can go for a cheeky kind of pull on the turret. So I take the 5 camp, and now we can walk back into the lane right here. Yep. Nice try. So we're gonna unfortunately get silenced and altered. So Quench was in the area. He's been around my area a lot this last like 5 minutes. So it's a little unfortunate that I went for a good trade, but Quench was in the area. I wasn't able to blink out on B fast enough to be able to escape like the CC chain right there. Well, that's why we're going for him, because if I try to get CC locked down by like the Fae Victor, for example, I'll be able to start regaining a lot of health back up kind of thing, and get magical armor, and movement speed is also always good for me. So definitely we beat the Quench really easily in the 1v1. The Victor 1v1 we also beat the Quench easily in the 1v1. It's just the 1v2, like I said, is where we start to struggle a little bit. So okay, Quench is going over there. They're trying to go for the feint juice play. So that's 4 on the right side, so I'm gonna try to serve pressure, because I'm not sure if the Victor is there or not. Because if he's there, then I'll just get pushed on the T1 tower and kind of get some free farm. He is not, so that means that all the camps are gone already, unfortunately, this side, so nothing for me to really invade and steal, besides maybe a red buff, if it's up. I'll just get the timer on them more than anything. Okay, I got the timer, 20 seconds. Punch is probably still on the right side, so we're gonna look to maybe just all in on the Victor if he step up. We fought in the enemy minion wave, that's why we lost that trade pretty hard right there. So we kind of disrespect him a little bit because we're taking a lot of damage by Tainted God, not getting the passive healing from it either. So we're gonna be looking to just take a quick reset right here, and then we can go back in the lane. And I think Chimera can maybe just gank him because I got him low enough for him. Try to tell Chimera that hey, you can maybe kill him because he just ultimate and everything on me. But it looks like Victor's gonna respect and just kind of back off right there. Yep. We can go from knee prime. Because yeah, I do beat gets the crunch, especially with the build he's going for. So I'm trying to tell Chimera to start it. Because I'm just shoving this in. So we have fire to do this objective. Nice, Gain is helping, so that means we can kind of really bust this down pretty fast. Nice try. The crunch is over on that side, so we can bait. We can fight him, I think. I mean, Chimera is low. They might be trying to come over and shut him down. So I'm just taking my time holding this wave and whatnot. Because obviously he's trying to like let me push in because he wants the crunch to kind of gank this side. So now he's gonna go clear that wave. We're just gonna take this tier buff really quick before they try and come over and try to go for a steal. Not sure what crunch is that, so we can't really play that kind of aggro. Okay, if he's walking like that, then maybe the crunch is over here. He is. Okay. Wow, I got killed by the Modok snipe. That really hurt. Oh, he got the Vanquisher part too, that is why. Yeah, I'm kind of unfortunately getting camped right now. This crunch has been helping my side just a lot this game. So I can't really get the 1v1 that I really want against the Richter. That's kind of like the best time you can get the 1v1. It's the early game during the laning phase. So Crunch is doing a good job shutting me down because he knows I can kind of snowball for the most part. So we just gotta play a little careful and try to see if we can make impacts in some other ways. So Genghis is covering the left lane, so I'm gonna see if we can get pushed on the T1 mids. Nice job. Be careful why, because Crunch is definitely gonna try to come over. And he's actually over here. We actually don't win that. Because, yeah, he's building like the Tainted God too as well. Nice. We were able to kind of bait him in because Game was able to just get a really nice kill right there. Taking reset, I'm gonna go grab Healm really quick, so now I'm gonna be a lot more safer against Offlane on the Richter. Might actually go another tank item right here actually. Might go Tainted God just to kind of counter the other what do you call punch and whatnot. So we're gonna be a lot more on the tankier side, which is gonna be good because the way we gain pressure a lot, I think if we just survive and build tanky, and so we just don't die anymore to like whenever the Richter and Crunch comes over. So we have Healm. Take a look right here. We just beat him right here actually. Yep, and that's Healm in a nutshell, guys. Healm makes us really deceptively tanky against the Richter, so we're able to really regen a bunch of health up. That's what I mean by once we get Healm, we just win against the Richter and just can no longer die to him. So now we got the Healm finally finisher off. I'm gonna try to see if we can make a push on left because Fainter's up, Punch is gonna be over there. I might be a little too late, but it looks like I'm not gonna go grab this next Fainters. So I'm gonna opt to maybe push right here, get some towers knocked down. Okay, The Quench is actually chasing me down. So he's not actually on the Feint Tooth. So let's see if we can stall long enough. Fortunately, we're not able to get the on-beat off. So they're doing Feint Tooth without the Quench, so we're not gonna be able to smite it on time. But I think maybe they can clean up. Or maybe not. It's not so much if that is how it goes. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, the Quench has been really just on my side, and even when he's not there, they're able to go for Feint Tooth kind of thing. Because we should have a jungle advantage, but we're just not able to do much right there, unfortunately. So, try to figure out who's our win con. I mean, our ADCs are not that strong right now at the moment. We have a 601 Murdoch with a Faye that's strong, so we're not really winning at all across the map at the moment. I'm decent against the Richter, but I'm not like hard winning as much as I like. But the other lanes are getting kind of stomped right now. So I'm just I should just kind of cover the side now. I should maybe go back to left, kind of thing, or maybe I can look at Faye mid, because she definitely I think has a shutdown, right? Yep. So I'm gonna see where the Faye's at. I'm not sure if she's still pushing or not. Playing this. Oh, I didn't empower right there. Okay, nice. And that's kind of cool thing you can do with a Faye. So let's kind of actually go right here. It might still Shaze. Yeah, that's still kind of Shaze scene right there. So we got the Faye alt off. So we got that ultimate out of the way. Iceskorn then. Yeah, I got CC lock right. That's what I mean by when Quench kind of falls off. In that sense, he just kind of falls off in those team fights. And I was able to live long enough just because I have tanky irons, but it doesn't matter if we're not able to get much of it. Because as a team, we just don't really win right now. Because I don't think Kameha's doing alright. I mean, it's just more like I don't think we have that sustained damage really at all. We have more like burst damage. So we play around the Gideon kind of thing. We just can't take long fights just because our spell is really weak right now, and then Murdoch is really strong. So we're gonna try to go back to left. See if we can knock down that left T1 finally or not. Because we're still winning against the Victor 1v1. It's just we need to try and make sure we get isolated fight and not a fight where we have 3 people come over to try and contest. It might be on Prime. Yeah, they're on Prime. I don't know how low it is. I'm getting sold off right now. Yep. Yeah, we just have a team right here, so I can't really go in at all. So I guess the next what we have to do is just go for Feint Tooth then, because that was gonna be up. We have to get just picks though. That's the only issue. Try to see if we can force the Faye ult out. Nice, we just kill it right there. Let's see if we can go to right and try to help our team out right here. Yeah, I'm gonna try focus the Murdoch right here. Maybe actually the face since he's so low already. Come on, there we go. Nice. We got really good picks right there. So I think we just go on. I'm gonna have to go cover left. They can take it without me. I just have to like, I probably won't be able to save the turn unfortunately, but maybe I can kill the Victor more than anything. Yep, so even with Prime he has, we still beat him really hard in 1v1 because we have the Pori Helm and we're building tanky items. Because Punch can eventually just win like long trades because of how his kit works and just blocking Mutilator. We just need to make sure we can be tanky enough to actually win those longer trades, which we did indeed build quickly. I have to take it back right here. So I think I need to start building a little bit more tankier. So I'm gonna build Augmentation right here because I feel like I need to do a little bit more DPS so I can actually do a little bit better securing kills because we built really tanky early. Now we want to balance out by having more damage and whatnot. So after Augmentation, we'll probably make the last item tanky. Unfortunately, Spare's gonna go down. That's at least 3 white. I think Victor, yeah, is up by now. I can't really do much against this wave I'm pushing. So I'm gonna just look to, well, maybe see if we can deter the quench. Oh, I push him a little bit by then. They're all here. We took too long trying to like go for a pick right there. I try to like go back on the clinch, but I did my empower on B, so I was just not able to like actually finish off the clinch. I thought there would be a finish off the clinch, but the whole team just came over right there. So that's really fortunate. We took a little bit too long right there. He's trying to like look for something. I think he's a little bit by himself, so maybe we can. Nice. We got him right there. I can't really defend mid by myself. Like, they have a lot of DPS. I won't be able to really hold the wave long enough, and we just have another wave just pushing right here. They're just playing down my spell. Well, yeah. Spell is kind of like really struggling this game. Can't really go in because that's like a bunch of CC right there. That should be the live right there. Yep. So that's a lot of ultimates to use. Gideon's ulting by himself, and he doesn't have True Silver Bracelet. That's why he keeps getting hooked out of it. If he just gets True Silver Bracelet, then that would have been a really good ultimate, but he immediately just got CC right there, so not really get the damage off. I see there's an angle we can. I'm trying to push. Nice. They have a tower right there, so we cannot push on that anymore. But maybe we can go for Prime right here. Yeah, we can go for Prime. Camille needs it back though. It's the only thing. He's way too low for it. So, Yeah, he's way too low. But I think we have to start it anyways. This is like the only good opportunity we can do this. Yeah, he's gonna bag. So we're gonna have to just keep an eye on the main map, see if there's anyone coming over to contest. Oh, he's ulting way too early. If you want to ult, if you want to ult a little bit later, it helps secure the prime. I think it works out because we should be able to get the prime right here. Okay, now we want to go on Fainters. It's primal, so it's gonna take him a little bit, so we have enough time to come over. I just need to get Augmentation really quick. I'm gonna build onto Stonewall because Modok is definitely someone I really want to shut down. Inhibitors are back up, so we don't have to worry about the waves kind of pushing against us, so I'm gonna try to go for the Fainters fight. Like, we just need a pick, and then we can go for it. Kind of... Okay, get pull out. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was insane. What the heck? Can we go for this? We stop chasing and then I think we just go for the end right here. I think. Wait, I think we just end if we all just push together. Like, it's just. I think we just end right here. I do not want to take a next team fight to decide the game. I think we took a little bit too long. Actually, maybe we can still end. I think we just play a little bit safe right here. If things get dicey. Wow. GG's. Okay, that was a little... That last fight was definitely something else, ladies and gents. So, well, I guess what happened right there is I saw an opportunity to maybe get some damage on Witcher because by himself, but he was actually with his other teammates. So I always felt comfortable going on the Witcher just because I have my team all behind me to follow up. So even if I get caught out, I at least have a team that if I can CC chain, then that gives my team opportunity to go in and kind of go for picks right there. But what ended up having that last fight is that Crunch actually tried to go for a flank on that base, and we all just saw that, all collapsed on him, did a lot of damage. He tried to go to his allies, all his allies group up, and then we just got some nasty AoE abilities in there by the looks of it. And I was able to just kind of frontline really, really well in that game, because I think I was taking so much damage in the last fight, but because I was building like full kind of crunchy kind of tank, I was able to really just soak up all that damage ability CC. So I was still alive. They used everything on me, didn't kill me, so they just didn't have anything else to contest us with, and I think that's how we were able to win that really, really good right there. Because yeah, I took a lot of damage in that game, and I was able to take that much damage because I was going like the crunch kind of tank build. So I guess really quick we can go over my recommended build paths for crunch, because I think this is probably how you want to be building crunch in season 2 kind of thing. Because I think it's called items on almost every game is you want to go voice quest. Just because Iceskorn Talons is going to be very, very good on him. Just be able to really kind of have a lot of pressure, being able to plop down this like slow field, being able to get movement speed and increase damage and whatnot. So this is gonna help enable Crunch to not only take really good duels often, but also he can just get on top of people, plop down this slow, he gets increased movement speed, he gets increased power, just to kind of enable Crunch to do Crunch things. And his first item you're gonna probably build almost every time is gonna be Mutilator. That's just the item to just enable Kit and Crunch in general, just synergize really well. Especially since we're doing like a kind of tank Crunch build, you need to have a item that can do really good sustained damage. And this one does HP damage, so it's gonna be consistent damage output. We're gonna be really getting good value out of. So go Mutilator. And second item, we're actually going to be doing that as the tank item against the offlaner. So the item really just depends who you're against. Against the Witcher, against the counters, against the Sevog, you kind of go for Healm kind of thing. You can either do for Healm or Tainted Bastion. It's also a very good magical defense item. So against like Sevog counters, you might actually go this item actually, so you can shut down their healing. But against other magical offlaners like the Victor, against the Steel, you go for him. If you're going against a Quench, a Feyenoord, Collide, any other physical offlaners, then you have two options. You can go Tainted Guard second, so you can shut down the healing and have physical armor. This is really good against like the Quench or the Grux. But if you get someone like a Feyenoord or other physical offlaners, then actually maybe going Stonewall would be better, because you're not really sure. This one will give you even more physical defense against their abilities especially. So you guys see like the pattern right here. First item is always Mutilator, second item it's going to be the tank item to counter who you're laning against. And then third item, it's going to be a toss up. You either go Augmentation if you're ahead and you feel like you're not threatened by other like people in the game, or you go another tank item, which I did in that game, which it would be just another of those tank items I just showed to you guys to kind of counter either your offlaner again, or you counter like a really fed mid lane or jungle, for example. But I think you always want to go melee first, and you want to fit Augmentation somewhere in the build. It's either going to be third or fourth item. And then last item, it's just going to be another tank item. So essentially, if you're first to a tank item, you can go last. It's probably like a Wayman. If I went like for a Healm and like Tainted Bastion, then I go like a Stonewall, Tainted Guard, like kind of last item. But the whole point is with Crunch, the whole point of this build will be to help like pretty much fix like Crunch's main downfall in mid to late game, and that is he's bad in team fights kind of thing. He's not like a Feyenoord or like Grux even, that has a lot of like team AoE kind of CC or really good pick opportunities. He's very like he gets top on someone, if he gets CC immediately, then he gets shut down pretty hard. So instead of building physical items, that's not going to really help you that much in team fights. You can build instead of him on the more tanky side, so you can at least like frontline for your enemy team. You can soak up all that CC, all that damage for your team, and help your team, enable your team to follow up and be able to win those team fights. Because if you get blown up immediately on crunching team fight, it doesn't matter if you're very deadly, like have a lot of physical power, if you can't even utilize that because of the silent CC pulls and whatnot. So by going like tank, as you guys saw in the videos, really help enable our team fight to be a bit better, and I think that would really help us win towards the end right there. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments what the heroes or builds you want me showcase. Thank you as always for all the amazing support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.